Shout out women.
Shout out to all women.
We love you. We
Except for
respect
one
you.
person that I don't like who yelled at me tonight at work.
Oh yeah, screw her. Not
You
shout
know-
out her.
You know who you are.
Revoked shout out. Got
Okay.
our glasses today.
So we're trying 6 new flavors. I think honestly these are gonna be our best night ever.
We actually picked
Alright.
these ourselves.
We picked these ourselves instead of just sending off some lackey to grab them like Frank.
Good job, Frank. You
They're
did
not-
a good job though.
These are not. You did actually do a good job.
They're cool.
A couple of them are not IPAs. Actually, I think only one of them is not an IPA. Oh, this is not an IPA.
Well, like we repeat every time, I don't think we ever always get IPAs.
But we definitely got the best flavors tonight.
I think this one's gonna be fun.
The one I'm most excited for, Bud Light Seltzer Nog.
It looks pretty good. I'm very excited for it.
If you heard that, that was Luke breathing into the camera.
It's from Flying Dog. It's a Maryland brand.
Is that what we're doing first?
I think so. Dude, Chesapeake.
Get it off, bro.
Shout out Chesapeake. Shout out Chesapeake.
Shout out to the Bay. Oh, my computer. Just got that. So what's this? Okay. Chesapeake wheat. It's got a sick ass label. And we picked it because it was colorful. Well, because he wanted it. Alright, we're doing
I've been
a little,
eyeing that one forever at the store.
been eyeballing. We're doing a little sipski.
Yeah. I think this one's gonna taste like kind of normal beer. Maybe a little grosser. Yeah.
That's exactly what it tastes like. It tastes
Normal
like
beer,
Bud,
a little
It
grosser.
tastes like Bud Light with a tinge bit of not good in it.
But it's not bad.
It's not bad at all. That's not bad at all.
Alright, let's crank it and then.
Is that a rat eating a...
It's a rat sitting on a fish. But he's kind of
No, he's
inside
eating
of him. Who's a scary looking rat? Kind of looks like Jacob.
Which Jacob? The world may never know. Until he dies. Because we killed him. Yeah. I'm getting too good at this. I'm getting too used to these flavors.
I'm starting to enjoy it. It's starting to come around, you know?
I wouldn't classify it as enjoying it. Let me rephrase this. It's easier to guzzle it down without gagging my... Without gagging. I don't know what I would gag. What do you gag?
I gag on my,
I was gonna say like gagging my stomach out, but that doesn't make sense.
You know the thing, the uvula?
The little punch bag?
The little punch bag?
The
You know
little
Monster
chandelier.
House where he's like, so it's a
The
girl
chandelier.
house? Your little throat chandelier. That makes you gag.
Alright, give it the rating.
Alright, honestly, like, I didn't mind that one that much. It's still not, like, good, and I wouldn't buy it.
It tastes. I would just buy Bud Light.
Yeah, but it wasn't nearly as bad as some of the ones we're drinking. So I'm gonna give it like.
Is this an IPA?
I don't know. I don't think so because it says wheat. I think there's some. Only 5%. I don't know. All right, I'm gonna give it like. I'll give it like a 5, 6, a 5, 6.
I'm gonna give it. I'm gonna give it a 5 just because it tastes like Bud Light basically with just a little piece of poop in it.
Are you ready for the nog?
I'm excited for the nog. This is what I've been waiting for all week.
You want to do the nog?
Let's do the nog.
All right, the nog is probably what I'm most.
Gotta
hyped
show the
for.
camera. Make sure to show the camera. We didn't do that a few times.
Save me a tiny second, please.
I don't know, man. Depends. Okay, whatever. It's okay.
You know what? Honestly, it kind of tastes like a candle.
I was thinking Bed and Body Works. It tastes like it tastes like seltzer water that someone took a spoonful of lotion and just went.
It does. It's like someone rimmed the cup with lotion, and we just drank seltzer covered in lotion.
Like, have you ever
It's used
put
to
like
eat
lotion
chalk.
on your hands and then like
Shout out
grab
Jake
your
Johnson.
drink and accidentally
Made
got a
our
little bit of
theme song.
lotion on the
He did.
drink?
He'll be on the next
You
show.
ever drank lotion
Make it
before?
tonight.
You ever
was
just
supposed
drank
to on
lotion
tonight.
before? All right.
All right, let's crank this. This one's probably gonna be the hardest one to chug.
That splash narrowly missed my eye for my daily
Your daily eye splash. That's probably one of the like most okay seltzers I've had because I've had some pretty bad ones.
Yeah, it's very mid. But like, you know what? Imagine trying to chug like a flavorless McDonald's Sprite. That was the challenge. It like just kind of hurts the drink.
It was kind of like ginger ale that you left out in the sun too long, and a little bit of dust got in there.
And then on your way out to outside, you were putting some lotion on your hands.
And then
And then you went to go grab it, got a little bit of lotion on the top. You didn't mean to. Drank it, and you're like, ooh, fuck! I got some of my lotion in there. Nasty.
And you set it down on the table, and that chick that does the cinnamon challenge and it explodes out of her mouth. Some of the cinnamon sprinkled down into that cup.
I'll play it right here for you guys to know what I'm talking about.
That's what I'm talking about.
Exactly. Okay. All right. Results. Don't be too excited for it. If you see it at the store, don't run to grab it. It tastes kind of mid and not very
Probably
good.
gonna be gone soon anyway.
I have
very out
to
of
say,
season.
I am pretty let down by it. I was very excited for it for the last week. And I am... It's mid. I'm going to give it a 5 flat. Which I think I gave the last one. I think I gave the last one a 5 too.
I'll give it the benefit of the doubt. It's definitely better than most of the beers we've drinking still.
And I you know what? I'm putting... But like,
I'll give it a 6. Shout out Michael for being the editor. Good editor.
Thank you. I'm
He
trying
did
my
the
best.
he did the explosion. That was cool.
Yes, that was recommended by IPA back there.
Lexi asked about it. So she watches this video.
Shout out Lexi for liking the explosion, which IPA suggested. I was gonna put that in. She's like, you should add an explosion and Eagles.
The Eagles was a nice touch. That was not highlighted by Lexi's comment, and I wanted to make the Eagles apparent. The Eagles were cool.
The funny thing about that is there was no Eagles in it. I don't know what he's talking about. I was gonna get to the Eagles, but I didn't put them in. Have you watched our video?
No. I don't watch myself.
What if you guys just added an absurd amount of explosions into your video randomly?
Okay, so this next video, every transition is going to be an explosion. Alright, let's get the Dale's Pale Ale, otherwise known as DPAs.
D.P.A.
Can I make this the DPA review? That'll be the name of the video.
No, make the review something stupid like we always do.
BBC Lager review. Sit it down.
Oh, that's an IPA.
That tastes like IPA. What do they do? It's like the same percentage of all the other ones. But some... No, it's not.
Alright.
But it tastes like dirt.
This one unironically tastes like the scum that comes off of a tire. I kind of like it.
No, I'm trying to think what it tastes like.
Bump it.
That was funny.
We should do a bump it and dump it.
Alright, bump it,
Bump it and dump it.
tap it, dump it.
Dump is a funny word. Oh. That might be the worst one I've ever drinking.
Is it drinking or drank?
Drink? Drunk?
I gave it a 0.6.
I'm giving that one a 1.1. That's probably my lowest
That's
rating.
terrible.
It's pretty
That was terrible.
pretty god awful, honestly.
It tastes like...
Yeah.
What's the
It
stuff
tastes like
called?
teeth Dremel.
What's the orange stuff? Not the orgy stuff.
The orange stuff.
The orange stuff you use to clean wood.
Emergency. Pine Sol.
I think I've used this comparison before, but it tastes like the way Pine Sol smells.
If you play Super Duper Smash Bros, this one's funny.
They're
Follow
just
my
both
j-
logos.
Alright, Frank. This is your first on-camera appearance.
That's
He
true.
will be guest starring in the future.
Yeah. Pinky up, ladies and germs. It's got that bitter taste, you know.
I know that tastes
That
all too
taste
well.
that IPAs have. Hey, you know, shout out to Antietam Brewery being that local company and that Civil War reference on the front here. Really appreciate that.
Speak
As
up.
a
That's the
historian,
mic over there. It's far away,
you know, haven't had too many IPAs. but you know, you gentlemen being qualified experts,
Talking to them, not to us.
I have to say this is decent. I can't give it a qualified rating because I don't know what rating scales you guys are using these days, but it's
The grease grading system.
decent.
Give it a 1 to 3.
1 to 3. I'll give it a 3.
Oh,
I
all right.
liked it. It was smooth.
All right.
Well, you didn't have to chug all of it.
So Frank seemed to give a very positive rating.
All right, let's tink.
Let's tink and sink,
Let's dump.
and we'll jump. That one's definitely better than Dale.
Would
I think it tastes.
I
I think it tastes like this table.
But if this table was eaten by a dog who also ate a plate of strawberries and then shit out the table strawberry
Shit
shit,
the table strawberry out. Yeah.
and then I brewed it into a nice fine beer, one might call it. Is that what they call it these days? Beer?
Oof.
I take it back, it's terrible. Huh?
This guy.
Get close. What's it called? Flip it around, show them the name.
It's called Dead Guy Ale Rogue.
Is he in there?
Yeah.
Jacob, you're in there? Let's test.
This one's a little darker. That's all I'm gonna say about it.
Don't tap it.
That was kind of good. I'm excited to chug this one. That first sip was pretty good.
I can't say I'm excited to chug this, but I'm gonna chug it.
That made it a little worse.
You start chugging it, and that like chemical flavor hits the back of your throat. And you're like, bleh.
Dude, you're supposed to pair this with pecan pie, barbecue ribs, and grilled asparagus.
Sleeping. He was asleep. I thought it was funny, so I wanted to show you guys. He's awake now. He ruined it. All right,
I kind of like this one, actually.
it's kind of good, but now I forgot we had to chug it.
I'm going to give it a 6-7. That's one of my higher ratings. 6-7. I would actually buy this one.
I give it.
Hey.
I give it a 4.2 on the poopy doo doo scale.
4-2.
That's what I was
beer
thinking.
is dark. Oh, it's a milk stout. Remember last time we did a milk stout?
Oh
You
my
hated
gosh.
it.
I don't even remember what I was talking about, but let's get down to the fucking milk stout.
You picked it. It literally says Little Ben's milk stout.
I picked it because it sounded funny. It's
Alright.
Little Ben's.
For the fucking 500th time I'm saying this, I actually like this kind of beer.
It sounds like a 10-year-old brewed this.
Yeah, Ben's Milky Milk Stout.
Little Ben. Not even Big Ben, Little Ben.
Alright, Lil Ben. Shout out Lil Ben.
You know what it tastes like?
It tastes like what the can looks like.
No, that looks like it tastes like delicious chocolate milk. This
It
tastes like
chocolate milk.
I don't know what kind of chocolate milk you drink, because this tastes like coffee grinds.
It tastes like expired Yoo-Hoo. You know where it's chocolate drink, it's not chocolate milk?
Yeah, but like, Yoo-Hoo is like thin. It's like you're drinking water. This is like I'm drinking Hershey syrup if it tasted terrible.
Alright.
I'm gonna do an explosion.
Is this our last? Bow, bow, bow.
Bow, 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 bow. Bow, bow, bow. Are you stealing his cards?
Imperial Order?
Yeah, it was from my boss from a long time ago. It's a secret right there.